Rocky Patel Vintage 1990. Hey, right, I'm getting the cigar blog. Okay, so I remember having these. I want to say back as far back as like 2002. I think they were relatively new back then, and I thought the whole 1990, 1992 thing was like when the actual tobacco was, purchased and they like been aging for 10 years. It's 2025 now, so clearly that's not the case. Also, I'm going to cut and light off screen because it's a little hairy out right now, basically. Tall grass, and it is rattlesnake season, and I'm not going to run the risk of having a rather nasty surprise in the ankle. So, yeah. I'm going to get back to you in just a flash here, and hopefully talk a little bit more about what I know about this from pure memory. Okay, back to you in a sec. Okay, so, solid light. Flavors straight away are a little earthy, a little bready, slightly graham crackery, but kind of baker spice kind of. Very graham crackery and red rail. Overall, excellent start. So as I recall, these first came out, I don't know when exactly they first came out, but I was first pretty much aware of them about like 2001, 2-ish, somewhere in that area. Like I said, I always thought that 1990 or 1992 was when the tobacco was purchased and it had been aging for 10 years, or 8 to 10 years. Honestly, I don't actually know what 90 or 92 actually means anymore because it's 2025. So, yeah, unless Rocky ended up buying a metric fuck ton of tobacco in 1990 and has been sitting on it for the last several decades, yeah, it doesn't have anything to do with the tobacco. It's more like probably when this particular style of cigar was actually first designed. Anyway, as you can see, I had to take the band completely off of there because it was incredibly loose, and I was kind of half concerned it was going to just like slide completely out. I also have seemed to have developed a bit of a storage issue, so it was a little dry. Thankfully, these are well made with big, huge double caps, so even if you do have a slight cutting malfunction, like I did, where everything just kind of flakes apart, it should still stay intact pretty well. So, I'm going to get this down at the first inch and see what exactly wakes up. Okay, about an inch in. And I'm trying to stay focused here. Flavors. Good clean tobacco. A little bit of baking spice. I want to see a little bit of a slight gingerbready note, red pale. Loud ass motorcycle. Speaking of which, in fact, the last 5 minutes I've had about three regular bicycles trying to drive on my ass. So, yeah. This state in this bicycle, good lord. Anyway. Very graham cracker red hail. You also kind of feel a little bit of a buzz from the tobacco. Yeah, from the nicotine in the smoke. I have noticed over the years, Rocky tends to blend kind of on the strong side. So, like, have you ever had, like, the edge? Like, not the fuma, like the solid edge. Be careful with that one. It'll end up turning a little green. Anyway. Overall, I want to say touch of cocoa, good baking spice. Overall, classic cigar flavor profile so far. I'm going to go ahead and get this down to the halfway point and see if anything wakes up or changes. And hopefully not die to a random bicyclist. Okay, pretty solid halfway point in, and flavors have been pretty consistent throughout. You got the earthy, good clean tobacco, a little coffee note. I want to say coffee note, kind of mocha, not quite mocha, chocolatey, but very coffee. A little gingerbread, a little baking spice. Overall, good whiskey cigar. I definitely recommend either it's your favorite coffee or like a proper old fashioned made with whatever your particular flavor, whatever your bourbon of choice. I'm trying to be a little quick because there's like a guy walking up and I want to be over and done with the segment before having to get embarrassing. Anyway, burn is going pretty good. Construction is top notch. Draws good. Overall, turned out to be a pretty good stick. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get this down to the nub and hopefully not trip over my own tongue. Yeah. Okay, it's pretty much down to the nub. Ooh. Big old breeze there. Okay, so flavors have been pretty consistent throughout. Kind of a building sweetness, but not like a really sugary sweetness or anything like that. Just a little smooth sweet. Baking spice, clean tobacco, a little earth. I want to say coffee-ish note. One is a lot of nuance, a lot of stuff going on. So everybody's going to get a little something different out of this, depending on how your mouth is keyed. Burn has been good. Draw excellent. No tar. Always a bonus there. And even after a little bit of a malfunction there, it stays together just fine. So well made, smokes well, good flavors. But yeah, as I said before, I definitely recommend coffee, your favorite bourbon, maybe an old-fashioned. Overall, Rocky Patel has definitely earned his stripes by making a consistent and consistently good product. Long story short, you can't go wrong with these. If you're into cigars, check them out. Only problem is they're a little expensive. And here comes bicycles. If it's not bicycles, it's dogs. Anyway, don't know anything else for this one. If you liked this video or any of the video, like, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know if you had a different experience. Other than that, I'll see you next time. I swear, sooner or later I'm going to end up accidentally clotheslining one of these bicyclists. Seriously.